Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. In these clips that I make, I'll help you solve the math problems that appear in the official SAT study guide. I hope you have it. You need to purchase it if you don't own one. You can buy it from any of the bookstores or you can purchase one from me. Just go to the website at www.prep.sat.com. In this clip, I'm going to solve problem number 11, problem that appears in exam number 1, section number 3, page 398, question number 11. Let's solve it. You have to have the book in front of you because I cannot write the problem on the blackboard. You have to follow it with me on page 398. It says the circle above has a center O and a diameter AB. Alright. Center of O and the diameter AB. The two semicircles have the diameter of OA and OB. So let's draw the two semicircles. If the circumference of the circle is 36 pi, so we're told the circumference of this big circle is 36 pi. Question is, what is the length of the path from A to B? Length of the path from A to B. You see, they make it sound so complicated. We have to realize, we have to understand what does it mean when they're talking about the length of the curved path. Well, let's take a look. Length of the curved path. This semicircle is exactly same as this semicircle. They are symmetric. So when they talk about the length of the curved path, they're basically talking about the circumference of the small circle inside it. A circumference of the small circle happens to be a circle with whose diameter is half the diameter of this guy. So if I can find out the diameter of this guy, I can figure out the circumference of this guy, and the circumference of this one circle is the length of the curved path. You see? So let's find out the diameter of the big circle first. Well, we know the circumference is 36 pi. And how do you find circumference? 2 pi r. I hope you know it. You should know it. So let's solve for the r. The pi's drop out. And the radius is simply divide both sides by 2. The radius happens to be 18. The radius happens to be 18. The radius of the large circle happens to be 18. But the radius of the large circle is from here to here, which is the same as the diameter of the small circle, which tells me that the radius of the small circle, let's call it large circle, has to be 9. Now that I know the radius of the small circle, the circumference of the small circle would be 2 pi r. 2 times pi times r. Hence, 18 pi is the answer. Or some people like to use diameter in their formula, circumference of the formula of the circumference, which is fine too, and you will get the same answer. The answer is 18 pi. Answer choice C. C is the answer choice. I hope you found it helpful, but the key here is to realize that when we talk about this curved path, it makes it sound complicated, but this curved path is nothing more than one of the small circles. Because you see half the circle is sitting here, half the circle is sitting there, just bring it up. So we're looking for the circumference of the small circle. And for that you have to find out the diameter of the small circle, and the diameter of the small circle is simply half the diameter of the large circle. So you solve for the diameter of the large circle from here, because we are told the circumference is 36 pi. The circumference is 36 pi. If you're talking about diameter, which is 2 times radius, pi drop out and diameter is 36. That's all. Anyway, I hope you found it helpful. Send me some comments if you wish, and send me an email if you wish to purchase the DVD. That will help you solve the problems that appear in this section, section number 3 and exam number 1. It's going to be 1 hour DVD, and you will find it helpful. Thank you.